first time you've gone through this mid-season with a college change. How did the offense handle it as the week went on? Execution side.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of true professionals in this room. Wasn't an easy week, I'll tell you that. I'm proud of everybody that stepped up and filled roles that maybe they didn't expect to fill this year. That's Joe, that's Schulz, that's Kyle Shermer, that's Mark Lubick. That's the whole entire offensive staff pulling together. Again, it's not easy to do that. But again, guys played well, had a good week of practice, had a good game plan going into it. Guys executed, took care of the football other than the Hail Mary before the half. But our defense played outstanding. But Reggie Gilliam setting the tone on play one. That's what it came down to.
That's a lot to get through, Josh, obviously, on a short week. But take us through the process. Even within that game, it seemed like you started to find a groove.
Can you pull the mic closer to you, Josh, in the middle? Just pull it. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sorry, good, better?
Yeah, thank you.
Say it again, sorry.
Yeah, just as that game went on, I mean, that's a lot to adjust to, the changes you just went through. It seemed like you started to find a groove as an offense out there as it went on.
Yeah, again, I hate to be a broken record, but this isn't an offense that was broken. We've been playing close to where we need to play, and today it felt like we played close to not as good as we can play, but we played obviously better. And it's obviously a good thing to see. It's a good thing to feel, to go out there and trust the guys around you. And we were executing at a high level today, and our offensive line, they played their tails off, man.
How was this game plan, though, Josh, effective versus one of these top defenses in the NFL with Jackson?
Well, again, I don't think it was keying on one guy. We're spreading the ball around quite well. Guy stepped up, made some plays. You talk about Ty Johnson, who's been on the practice squad, hasn't been active on most game days. Former team, against the Jets, and he made some really, really amazing plays for us tonight. That touchdown catch and run, that's unbelievable to stay on the sideline. And I thought our running backs ran the ball so hard, but they had the lanes to do it tonight. And again, that's credit to the big fellas up front.
Josh, would you say conceptually? I mean, you can't just rip the playbook up in week 11. Would you say conceptually a lot of it was just the same, and it just came down to better execution? Fans are going to say Brady was the difference, but really that probably isn't true, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's at this point it is what it is. But our guys came and they played well tonight. I felt like I didn't try to force anything, trusting the guys around me to make plays, and that's what we did tonight.
Did you see a difference in energy tonight this week in this game?
I think our team was energetic as we needed to be, and a lot of that, for better or worse, can come from the quarterback. So just making that a point of emphasis throughout the week, like let's have fun playing this game. It's football at the end of the day. We get to do, in my opinion, the most amazing job on the planet, and that's come out here and play football. So we've got to enjoy it when we can. Obviously, losing sucks, and we don't want to lose. It's literally is the worst feeling in the world when you're working hard and trusting the process and things aren't going your way. Sometimes you have a good process and a bad result, and it feels terrible, and you feel like you need to switch everything, but we really don't. We got to keep coming together as a team, keep fighting, keep playing complementary football, and put our head down and take it week by week.
Speaking of energy, can you take us into that 81-yard touchdown to Khalil, the play itself, and then you sprinting length of the field to celebrate with him afterward?
Yeah, just getting into a little empty package, and saw they were playing what we call like 66 buzz, where the boundary safety comes down and kind of takes away Diggs. Diggs did his job, took two. Dalton came across the field. He's the second read. Safety took him. Khalil did a good job bending in a little bit and getting away from that corner. So he made a heck of a play. And then the effort to get in the end zone, I haven't really seen the play yet, but I'm sure there was guys downfield blocking their tails off, and Dalton Kincaid was probably down there. He seems to find himself around the ball all the time, and that's why we love him.
You guys made it pretty clear all week that your backs were against the wall. Does a win like this kind of give you validation of knowing, like, okay, we got a fight ahead of us, but we think we're ready for it?
I guess you can say that. Like every season, man, like has its ups and downs. You're gonna have adversity. It's how you bounce back from the adversity, and sometimes it takes a spark like this to ignite your team. I think back to a couple of years ago, we were 7-6, backs against the wall there too, and it's obviously slightly different this time around. but we've got guys that have been there before, and we just got to keep leaning on each other, and like I said, keep taking it week by week.